Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So just about set now. And on the mound now, Luis Garcia. What's the word on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. 3rd home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Owen White.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
And that one almost got him.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's the strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. To third. Moncada tossed to first. 1 out in the top of the 1st. Here's Austin Riley. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the 2nd out.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach, clearly, as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. That's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 1st. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Called strike right there. Right, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Swings and misses. 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yordan Alvarez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a major league record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. Brian Reynolds here in there, and it's 0-1.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a homer into the third deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, here's the veteran first baseman, Travis D'Arnaud. Ball one, no strikes. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Moncada tossed to first. One up, one down. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Runner on the go. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. That one down the line, and foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Harris at third with two away. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Righty delivers on the ground out to short. Throw off line. He's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And the first offering is not close. White throws over. Grissom back in on a dive. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
3 balls, no strike.
3-0 down. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Soto takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Fouled off left side. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. struck him out looking. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Alec Bohm. And takes low for ball one. And there's a strike. And 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Christian Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. McCormick makes the grab, 1 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Single to right at his first trip. Ripped to third. Moncada tossed to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. First offering misses the mark. Ozuna goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Travis D'Arnaud at the plate. High in the air, out to right. McCormick has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third at the plate, Chas McCormick in for a strike. 0-1. McCormick, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And that one hit to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground. D'Arnaud toss to second, relay to first, double play. So the Houston lineup turns over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Right side. Albies over to first in time. Play made. That back here in Houston, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Outside. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Moncada tossed to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reynolds ranging back some more. Great effort on the leaping grab. Welcome back, bottom 4, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's a little bit low. The 1-1. And fouled off. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Albert Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Maton getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Moncada over to second, and that's 2. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
In the air out towards right center. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Walker, batting with one down, takes a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Bohm takes his lead at third with one away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. They say it went.
2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Runner at third, 2 away. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out. So they turn things over to the righty, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. In the air, right field. McCormick on the run. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So man aboard, Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit into right. Here comes Riley. McCormick throws to second. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Now in for the Braves, Travis D'Arnaud. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. McCormick fires it to the plate, but it's offline. It's 5-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. That one to first. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Fastball almost got him there. To the right side, Altuve. On to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Forrest Whitley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1. Swung on, popped up left side. Crawford puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yoan Diaz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. One up, one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Altuve lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to D'Arnaud, and they get Altuve for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. That's the third out. 1, 2, 3. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris up and throwing. One down, base is empty. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And it's through for a hit. Man at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Going 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Alvarez, the lead runner, out at second. Reynolds on at first with nobody out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the play. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Yoan Moncada. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They say it went.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. And now it's Christian Walker. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Good eye right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. 2 left for. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And that one hammered. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. No outs. Runner on second. High High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here's the first baseman, Travis D'Arnaud.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One down. So here's Murphy now.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 9-0.
No, that's the third run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
New pitcher on now, Hector Neris.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Grissom, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage. Back here in Houston. Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. Bounce to the left side. Riley fires to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. That's to third, and it stays fair. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Up the middle, Albies to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Juan Soto. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Neris, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 1-0. That to right. McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Crawford zips it to first. They get the out on Acuna. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Out number 3. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In there at the knees. Left-hand batter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Harris throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is down low. And a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Moncada in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Walker at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the air, right field. Acuna there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this guy was dominant all game long. He had the stamina, and he was efficient with his pitches, getting all the way through this one for a complete game. He gave up 1 run, but when you look at it, an excellent performance, and more importantly, his team got the win.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.